The Future of English. This book is about the English language in the 21st century, about who will speak it and for what purposes. It is a practical briefing document written for educationists, politicians, managers, indeed any decision maker, or a planning team with a professional interest in the development of English worldwide. The Future of English takes stock of the present, apparently unassailable position of English in the world and asks whether we can expect its status to remain unchanged during the coming decades of unprecedented social and economic global change. The book explores the possible long-term impact on English of developments in communications technology, growing economic globalization, and major demographic shifts. The Future of English examines the complex mix of material and cultural trends, which will shape the global destiny of the English language, and concludes that the future is more complex and less predictable than has usually been assumed. The book has been commissioned by the British Council to complement the many texts already available about the teaching and learning of English, the history and development of English, and the diversity of forms of English worldwide. It is intended to stimulate constructive debate about the future status of English, which can inform policy developments both in the British Council and other organizations concerned with the promotion of English language teaching and learning. The book is divided into 5 main sections, each followed by a summary of main points and references. The first section explains how English came to reach its present position in the world. Section 2 examines techniques of forecasting, identifies the patterns which underlie typical linguistic change, and describes the way large corporations have used scenario planning as a strategy for coping with unpredictable futures. Section 3 outlines significant global trends which will shape the social and economic world in the 21st century. Section 4 discusses the impacts these trends are already having on language and communication in everyday life. The last section summarizes implications for the English language and outlines ways in which we might reach a better understanding of the status which English will hold in the 21st century world. This concluding section also argues for a reassessment of the role played by British providers of goods and services in promoting a global brand image for Britain. A guide to forecasting the popularity of the English language in the 21st century. David Gradle. What is this book about? First published 1997, copyright the British Council, 1997. 2000, all rights reserved. This digital edition created by the English Company, UK Ltd. David Gradle hereby asserts and gives notice of his right under Section 77 of the UK Copyright, Designs and Patents Act 1988 to be identified as the author of this work.